Good morning, guys. Welcome back to school. I'm glad you're joining us back here. Yesterday was a hard day. We worked really hard. We had some troubles, but you guys worked really hard. You got through all the hard spots, and I am so proud of you guys. So before we begin our school day, I want you guys to know of a few changes that are happening on our Microsoft team to hopefully give everyone a better experience. Yesterday we had one message board and it was getting really crowded with everyone putting comments and putting questions and posting work and having private conversations on it. So we are getting rid of that. The general board is going to be where I post homework assignments, where I post your lessons, where I post your videos, where I post the directions. I am the only person who can write on that board. None of you guys will be able to write on it, just me. That way, no, my work doesn't get buried in the comments and people won't have trouble finding the videos. So hopefully that makes everything a lot easier and no one has trouble with that. The second board that we're going to have is the question board. On the question board, you will be allowed to put any questions that you have for me about schoolwork or Microsoft Teams. That's it. You're not allowed to put anything else on that board. Questions about the schoolwork, questions about Microsoft Teams, and that's it. Now let's say you're looking through the question board and you see a question that I haven't gotten around to answering and you know the answer, you can absolutely comment with the answer. You can definitely help out your friends. We're all here to help one another. We're all learning this together. It's new to me too. So if you know the answer and I haven't gotten around to answering it yet, absolutely, please, you can answer it. The third board that we're going to have is the teamwork board. On the teamwork board, you can ask your fellow students for help on assignments. You can bounce ideas off of each other. You can have school-related conversations. Now let's talk really quickly. What's a school-related conversation? You can talk about your school work. You can talk about math. You can talk about science. You can talk about reading even. You can talk about anything that we learn about in school. You cannot talk about your favorite video game, you cannot talk about your favorite movie, and you cannot talk about other things that are not school-related. School-related conversations only. Miss Valadori and myself are going to be monitoring everything that comes up on these three boards. That way we're going to make sure that everything is school appropriate. Miss Valadori will also be monitoring anything you send in private messages, so keep those school appropriate also. The final thing I wanted to say about that is that we are getting rid of two things to keep our boards and our messages school appropriate. No memes and no GIFs. I know they're funny. I know you love posting them. We're not doing that anymore. It's not school appropriate. You are not going to do it. The last thing I wanted to talk about before we started our day is about how to get in contact with me. The quickest two ways to get in contact with me are to send me an email or to send me a direct message on Microsoft Teams. Doing those two forms of communication automatically sends an alert to me and I can see it. Posting a question in the question board, I will be checking that very, 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 very frequently, but it does not send an alert to me. So I have to go in and check it. So if you need an answer and you needed the answer right now, send me a message, send me an email. I will be checking those super, super quick. Also with the emails, you are not posting work on any of the boards. You are sending your work to my email. And you need to have it with your name, with the subject you are turning in, and with the date. So for example, if I finished my math assignment and I wanted to turn it into Miss Peters, I would send my email with Teresa, Math, March 19th, in that order. Teresa, Math, March 19th. First name, subject, date. That will make it easy for me to find, easy for me to give you guys credit. Okay, guys, if you have any questions about any of that information, I know it was a lot. You can rewatch this video anytime, and please let me know if you have any questions. All right, guys, let's have a great day.